All right, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in, and welcome to another DAE Challenge of the Week review. We've got Team DAE here. Welcome, everyone. How are we all doing today, Team DAE?
Great.
Doing pretty good.
It's Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Hope you all enjoyed your National Pizza Party Day last Friday, which was awesome. I didn't end up eating pizza. I'm disappointed to say.
Oh.
But it's okay. It was fun nonetheless. We had a little group get together on Google Hangout and played a couple of cool games together. It was pretty fun. It was a nice time. So thanks for organizing that, Nick. And
you're very welcome.
So before we get started, let's quickly go over what the challenge was this week, and then we will take a look at our submissions. So we did another Minecraft challenge. People seem to like the Minecraft challenge. I like the Minecraft challenge. I like Minecraft, so, you know, it's an easy fit. So we did a DAE Challenge of the Week where you had to build an aquarium in Minecraft. We've used that before for some of our Minecraft build-offs. People tend to like that one. We've done, like, the petting zoo before, too. We've done the amusement park, which you already did as a challenge, so figured the aquarium would be a nice one. So we got 3 submissions for our aquarium challenge. We got submissions from Kaitlyn, Cassidy, and Luke. And we're going to jump in and take a look at these in a minute. Did you all have any initial thoughts from reviewing the submissions so far?
I would say that I was, again, very pleasantly surprised because I know they're like, oh, okay, we'll go ahead and make an aquarium. We'll see what happens. But I was very surprised at like how all the layouts were. There was definitely a lot of cool thoughts that went into them.
Yeah, I'm always impressed at how creative our submissions are. I mean, all of you do things that I wouldn't think of doing. So it's always impressive. My expectations are always exceeded by how much thought and work you put into these projects. So nice job. So again, it's going to be really hard to choose, but let's as a group go through and take a look, and we will share some thoughts. And of course, we're going to pick a winner for this week. So let's jump in here. We're going to start with Kaitlyn, and it looks like we have quite a few images from Kaitlyn. So let's go ahead and start here on image number 1. And what I think is really unique about this is Kaitlyn's aquarium is built into the side of a mountain or the side of a hill, which is really cool. It's like an underground aquarium, which is pretty awesome.
Yeah, that automatically makes it sort of awesome.
The other thing I love is like the little waterfall at the entrance. I mean, what a nice little detail, you know? It's like, you know, you're going into some place that involves water. I mean, it just fits the whole vibe, right? I think that's awesome. Also,
she also named it.
That's true. The other thing I want to quickly point out, which I want to tip my hat to Kaitlyn, is the did this on Minecraft Pocket Edition. So good job, nice job building this on a touch device. So let's take a look through. So Splash Aquarium.
The sign before Splash Aquarium, nice.
Yeah,
I love when the submissions add these contestants add signs. It's just like such a nice detail, you know. It helps us know exactly what you did. And you can see we've got some fish that you could see from the front, which is another great touch. You know you're going into an aquarium, which is awesome. So we have pufferfish exhibit, and again we've got a sign.
Pufferfish for the win.
Plus the glass paneling is really cool. I love that. That's very nice. Love the glass hallway. That's pretty cool. And there's like turtles all around you, so it's the immersive experience, right? You walk through the glass tunnel, and then all the stuff is around you. I love that. It's so great.
Oh, I see the turtles now. They're so cute.
So cute. I love it.
I love the glass hallway.
Oh, it's awesome.
Yeah.
So
it reminds me of those like aquariums where you walk in and just all around you are exhibits, you know, and it's kind of like a tunnel, exactly what this is. But
that's great.
It's just a cool nod to that.
If you go forward a couple images, you'll see that there's a glass floor with a squid exhibit underneath the floor. So you sort of walk over the squid. So cool.
That's so cool. A little like element of fear, you know, like kind of like a scary thing to walk through. But
yeah,
I would love to see that. I don't think there's an aquarium out there that's like that.
Yeah, it's
so
awesome.
Creative.
I'm not gonna lie. When I saw this image, I kind of went,
I'd be so scared.
I could see there being a lot of frightened patrons coming to this aquarium, which I think is a nice touch.
Yeah, because once you walk over it, it's like you've accomplished, you've kind of like conquered that fear, you know?
Absolutely. And then it looks like we've got this wooden walkway with water on either side, which is also really cool. Also, I love that archway with the lanterns. That's really, really cool.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's neat.
So let's see. I'm just loading up the next image here. My computer's being a little sluggish at the moment. Oh, come on. What's happening?
And mine is too.
Oh, boy.
What a shortcut.
All right, let's try and reload this.
Oh, there we go.
I'm still waiting, so we're going to describe what you're seeing while I'm waiting for these images. Ah, the next image loaded. So then we've got... Is the next image the snack stand? Oh, no, it's a dolphin exhibit.
Oh, it's a dolphin. I didn't know if it was
Okay.
a dolphin or a shark, but yeah.
This must be
Makes
like
sense.
a swim with the dolphins kind of experience because the
Aw.
spectator is underwater at the moment. Just as a quick aside, if you look at the image with the dolphin, you'll notice that there is a trident in the inventory, which is fitting, right? It's an ocean world. Have a little trident, a little Neptune thing going on. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. A little picnic area in a rowboat, which is pretty nice. And oh, there we are. Ah, and there's actually a dolphin built in the dolphin area. Do you see the large dolphin in that sort of penned off area with the fences?
Oh yeah.
That's so
really
cool.
neat.
So I think probably what happens is you walk through the mountain and come out on the other side to this open water area. So that's really cool. This aquarium is built right on a body of water.
Mm-hmm.
That's where an aquarium should be.
Yeah, I really should.
So it looks like
I like
that's
that you
the
got a
last
nice
image.
lunch, a nice area to lunch.
Well, yeah, you could have a
You know?
picnic, check out the dolphins, roll around a little bit. That's
I
amazing.
like that, and you can like arrive by boat, which is awesome.
That's really
Yeah.
cool.
It is accessible both from land and sea.
That's awesome.
Like it.
Very good. So
I
this
love
was
it.
great. I think, Kaitlyn, you did an absolutely excellent job. I love the attention to detail. Love all the glass. That's like that immersive experience is awesome. So what are your
So
initial
whimsical.
thoughts?
I love all the different kinds of animals, like the sea turtles, the dolphins, the squid, the regular fish. You know, it's just, oh, I love it. I think it's
So
great.
great.
I would love this to be a real aquarium that
I
I
know.
could go to.
I would
I
go
wanna
to
go
this
there.
aquarium. I would have a membership so I could go regularly.
Yeah.
And Nick, I think you're muted.
Whoops.
That's my
yeah, when
specialty.
I was like, 'cause I started talking and Lori started going. I was like, oh, I'll just wait then. But I think that was needed. That was a dopey one. But anyway, I was gonna say that I would say like in terms of like a theme, this is like got everything like really well connected to each other, and it really flows very well. Water pun not intended. But yeah, I really like it.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, great work. We love this one. Great job, Kaitlyn. Let's check out Cassidy's. So let's see. We've got a couple images here from Cassidy. Let's check out the first one here. So I think this is supposed to be a jellyfish. This must be like a
I
jellyfish
think
thing.
so.
That's
I
really
got
cool.
I got a kick out of this.
That's really cool. I didn't quite
Wow.
notice it at first, but now when I look at it the first time, jellyfish.
Or is it a squid?
Maybe it's a squid. Maybe it's
Or
a squid, and this
octopus.
is a squid exhibit. Octopus.
But
or
I
something.
like the coral and the I don't know if it's coral or flowers or whatnot, but it's got a nice environment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Colorful.
He looks- Whatever he is, he looks happy.
That's right. And then it
And
looks
I love
like.
purple.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you, Lori.
No, I just said I love the purple color.
Oh, I love purple too. That's one of my favorites. Looks like we have a nice squid exhibit again with the glass. Good use of the glass panes here. That's great. Let's take a look through this one. It looks like we have pufferfish. Looks like we have another pufferfish exhibit.
They're so cute.
Very cool. Yeah, I love the pufferfish. They're so chunky.
Yeah.
So funny.
I think
Look and try to identify the fish.
I think the one with the bamboo shoots are supposed to be turtles because it looks like they got a dry area up here.
Oh, that's
see the shell at the
good.
bottom?
Yeah. So there's the area where
Oh,
they
yeah.
can kind of sun themselves and then they can go into the water. That's cool.
Yeah.
Good eye, Nick. Good eye. Cool. Pufferfish. We have another fish exhibit here that's very well stocked with. It's like tropical fish. It's all colorful. I like that.
That's like a pink and red one. What's going on over here?
All right.
That was like a Halloween fish. There's like some kind of like orange and black fish in there.
Yeah, that's
Ooh.
cool. I like that pattern. That's cool. I like the pink and yellow one too. Next to that.
That caught my eye.
Yeah.
That's cool. All right, then there's this like central hub, I guess, with the big orange block. Any idea what that is?
It might be like a sort of like kiosk sort of place. My eyes immediately went to the cake on the counter.
Yeah, and if we go to the next image, there's a concession stand where you can get some cake. I mean,
Ooh.
you might want to snack on something, right?
I'm gonna have my cake while I'm in the aquarium.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can see the guy in the previous image. That's
Yeah.
exactly where that is.
So this must be kind of the central hub, and then there's kind of arms off the center with all the different exhibits, which is really cool. I like that
that's
a
what
lot.
I was thinking.
That's really awesome. Like
Really
I love how that's worked out.
I always love the attention to detail with the concession stand. We saw that with the amusement park one. I thought that was really cool. So it looks like the cake concession stand is the last image for Cassidy's. What are your thoughts? I'd love to hear about this.
I love the giant jellyfish squid like animal.
So cool.
I like it because you don't really know what it is, and I like the color. I love the coral. Apologies for my bird. He's trying to make some noise. Yeah, overall, I really, really like this one too. But yeah, anyone else?
That's awesome.
I'm hungry now. I want some cake.
I want some cake and look at some squids.
Aquarium and look at some squid and eat cake.
I think maybe for the next Minecraft challenge, Lori, we may have to do like a bird zoo, an aviary. That would be cool, right?
Maybe we could do like a combination where like it has to involve birds and cake in some way.
You have to make birds out of cake.
Oh,
All right, I'm gonna rein it in, folks. I'm
Like,
sorry.
sorry.
I'm sorry. So Cassidy, excellent job. I love the central hub with the arms coming off. I think that's like a lot of aquariums are designed like that, where there's sort of like a central hall. Like I went to the Norwalk Aquarium, and there's like a big central area where the seals are, and then it kind of branches out in different directions from there. I like that a lot. So nice job with that, and we got to give you credit for the concession stand because that's an awesome feature. So very good. So shall we move on to Luke?
Sure.
Yep.
All right, Luke, let's bring this up. Now, I absolutely love that Luke constructed buildings of different aquarium animals. I mean, that is so cool. There's a big old turtle you can walk into as you enter into the aquarium. That's the entrance there. So cool. So cool. And I like the dolphin. Is that a sheep on the right?
What is that?
I'm not so
Does
sure.
remind me of a sheep.
Right, I'm kind of getting a sheep vibe from that. Also, like the little bumblebee yellow and black strips there in the front. Those are parking spaces.
Are they?
I bet you that's what it is because it's got yellow lines for when you park.
Oh my gosh.
He made a parking lot. That's amazing.
Amazing.
The other thing that's cool is there's a looks like a monorail kind of ride, a roller coaster ride, sort of around the boundaries of the park, which is very, very cool.
That is so cool.
I'm liking this. All right, so there's the entrance to our turtle. You can see it's got arrows to show you where the entrance is.
Cool.
Very cool, right? So as we enter into the turtle, the dolphin is the customer service desk. Look at that.
Oh, I see now.
You can go into the dolphin if you need to have some customer service. If you need a map maybe or need some advice on what exhibits to check out.
Have a question?
You
Go
can
see the
separate from
dolphin.
people.
Yeah, they probably have a PA system. They can make an announcement. You know, customer
Just-
service.
just-
That's great.
Does that announcement system like start with like a dolphin like a chirp or something like?
That would be really funny. Everybody turns and looks.
Attention. If you're
So-
named Emily and you got separated from your group, please report to the dolphin.
So it looks like there's kind of like a mazy, kind of zigzaggy entrance, and it looks like there might be a ticketing booth at the end of this, which is pretty cool. Lots of signs too, and there's a little bit of a water feature on the way in, which is always nice. Get people excited about seeing the water and animals in the water. I love that.
Does it
There's a
say
price.
$1
$1.
$1 to go in.
Love
Nice.
it. Love it. That's a very
That's a good-
affordable
that's a-
aquarium.
That's a very good. That's a good value.
It's a very good value, I'll tell you what. But you know where they're going to get you is on the parking. I bet you they charge you a fortune for parking.
Yeah, they do.
Looks like you can enter into this turtle paddock, if you will. A couple of turtles hanging out in there, and the little waterfall on the inside of that. That's cool.
Ooh.
Very cool, very cool. With the glass again, which is awesome. It looks like there's sort of a large tower here, or this very tall component with some animal. It looks like, is that like a beluga or something? It looks like or a narwhal. I can't quite tell, but there is a fish in there. Or is that a dolphin? Maybe I'm just being dopey. Maybe that's a dolphin. So the dolphins are the highest. That's pretty cool. Looks like we've got some nice coral. So there's different exhibits for different kinds of coral. Looks like that is the last image. I'm just going to zoom out a little bit and see if I can get a better look at this system with the tower. So it looks like this tower at the top has a waterfall that feeds all the other tanks.
Oh.
If I'm not mistaken.
So interesting.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Love the parking spaces. I love the different buildings. That's really, really neat. I see that big arrow in the back. You see that on the first image? There's like a big arrow pointing downwards.
Oh yeah.
I wonder what that's indicating. Throw it in the comments if you're watching.
I think there's a bed.
There's a bed at the front. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like an infirmary,
Oh yeah.
right? You know, if anybody's not feeling so good, they get overexcited about seeing all the cool fish. Get a little
Right.
flustered, you might need to lay down for a little bit, and they have a little, maybe like a little medic tent there, a little infirmary. That's cool. The other thing that's very cool is I like that this was built in an ultra flat world, because that's always nice for building, but it's right near a village, so it's close to civilization. That's a nice little piece of detail, right?
Yeah, I mean, you gotta have patrons, so.
Exactly. You can't build an aquarium in the absolute middle of nowhere. You need people to come visit. So this is really cool. Very, very nice job, Luke. So Kaitlyn, Cassidy, Luke, excellent work. We are thoroughly impressed with how much work and detail you put into this. Unfortunately, we're going to have to pick one winner, and that's always a challenge. So let's deliberate a little bit. What's your gut instinct telling you on the best build here? This is a challenging one.
It's super challenging because they all had such like cool features, but I just feel like I felt like Kaitlyn's was such an interesting experience. You know, like the whole walkthrough of it was like so immersive that I think that sticks out to me. I don't know. What do you guys think?
You know, I loved the buildings that Luke built. I thought that was such a cool feature. You know, it makes me think like you're driving down the road and you see a sign for an aquarium, and then you get closer and you see this giant dolphin building. You're definitely going to pull off and check that out. So I love that. I loved Cassidy's that sort of central hub and the little arms branching off, and I like the way she set up the exhibits. But I think Kaitlyn, had the most immersive aquarium, and I loved that outdoor, like, dolphin area that was kind of fenced in and connected to an actual body of water. I mean, that was so cool with the little picnic area and the rowboat. I think that one might have been my favorite. What, Nick, Lori, what are your thoughts?
Oh my gosh, it's so hard. They're all so good in different ways. I love animals. Obviously, I have an exotic bird. Anything that's like shaped like an animal. Like I immediately gravitate towards Luke's. I would love to walk into it.
It said the arrow is pointing to a railroad.
Awesome. Thank you. Thanks for letting us know. I love that. So maybe it's accessible by rail. That's pretty cool. Accessible by road, accessible by rail. So we have two aquariums with multiple ways to access. We have water and land for Kaitlyn's, and then Luke's was the accessible by rail and by road, which is very, very cool. This is incredibly challenging. Nick, do you have a gut feeling on this?
Yeah, I mean, like I mentioned before, like everyone has like their own unique style, and everyone has like really cool, unique features. But I'm leaning toward Kaitlyn's because everything was done not only was it done in a unique way, but everything like again, the whole experience was sort of like joined together, and then it was on the side of an island. There was the outside part, and it was different. Yeah. And I just really enjoyed like going through that. So for me, I think Kaitlyn kind of edges out a little bit than everyone else. So everyone did a really good job. It was very tough.
So I think we have a consensus. I think, unless anybody disagrees, that we're going to call Kaitlyn the winner of this week's challenge. But because you all did so well, and we had such a hard time choosing, you're all going to get a free workshop from the DAE. So everybody that participated, get in touch. You're all going to win a free workshop. You can pick any of them that we run during the week because you all did a great job. And Kaitlyn, we're going to have a very cool prize for you, so definitely get in touch. But again, we can't stress enough. Every single one of these was excellent. Really, really hard work. A lot of thought went into this. There was planning. You all had a vision. I mean, it's very clear that you all took this seriously and put in some serious hard work. So well done. You're all winners in our book, of course. And thank you so much for participating. We love doing this on Fridays. That's why we keep doing it even if nobody submits anything, because we like hanging out and talking about how great you all are out there in the world. So thank you, everybody, for participating. Any final thoughts before we wrap up for today?
Awesome work.
Yes, definitely awesome work. If you guys want us to, if you have any challenge ideas, please let us know. We're always on the lookout for new stuff. Yes.
Excellent. So great work, everybody. If you like these videos and you like watching our reviews of the submissions, we would really appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. That would be a huge help to us, so we would really appreciate that. And as Nick said, if you have an idea for a challenge you'd like to see us throw out into the world, throw it in the comments. As always, check out the DAE.com for our list of online workshops, collaborative gaming sessions, private lessons, and summer camp. Summer's online at the DAE, so definitely check that out. And we hope you all have a great weekend, and we're really looking forward to all of your submissions for next week. Thanks so much, everybody.
Absolutely. Bye, guys.
Take care.
Bye.